Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your December 2015 monthly tarot forecast. Right now I just want to take a second and wish you all a very happy, healthy holiday season. And also, I want to take a second and thank you all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for all of your lovely comments, all of your likes, your shares, your subscribes. You guys are truly just amazing. You really inspire me to continue on putting out these free readings. If you're interested in a private reading, you can head over to my website. I do have my website linked below in the description bar. And you can read a little bit more about my private readings. Right now I do offer a 30-minute reading and an hour reading that I do film for you and then send you a private link to view it here on YouTube. And what's neat about that is it's really something that you can save. You can put it in a playlist or favorite it and just have it to go back and reference for as long as you'd like. If you're interested in receiving a daily Oracle guidance message, you can follow me on Instagram. Every day I do upload I do pull an Oracle card and then upload it to my Instagram page. And, you know, many people do find it quite helpful, very inspiring. If you don't have Instagram and you're still interested in seeing and receiving that daily guidance message, you can just go over to my website. I do have a section called Daily Guidance. If you just click on that, you can actually view all of those daily messages without having an Instagram account. But yes, I just want to thank you all for, you know, your support and your lovely comments and all of your likes. You guys are just really awesome. And I wish you a great holiday season. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Hi Sagittarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your December 2015 monthly tarot forecast. So this is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising signs. So Sagittarius, let's see what December has in store for you. Alright, Sag. So what I have at the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess, so Major Arcana. So in the month of December, Sag, I would say that, you know, your intuition is going to play a big role this month. Make sure you're going within for whatever decisions that you might have to make for in the month of December. Just make sure you're going within. I believe your spirituality and intuition will actually play a big role this month. The High Priestess can also represent secrets and mysteries. So there could be some things behind the scenes, or maybe there are some secrets or mysteries around you, maybe that you're not aware of. She's a very secretive woman herself, and she does tend to play her cards close to her chest. So I feel like, you know, many Sages actually should take that advice in the month of December. Keep your plans to yourself. I am picking up on that, Sag. Play your cards close to your chest, just to prevent maybe, you know, anyone from maybe stealing your ideas or any sort of anything to maybe come from that. Just make sure, you know, you're playing it safe. Play your cards close to your chest, and maybe, you know, keep your ideas secret for a little while till the right time, you know. All right, Sag, so let's take a look at the rest of your cards. Okay, a couple Major Arcana cards, Sag, so definitely some significant energies here. What we have coming up right at the center is actually the Faith card, which is the Hierophant. coming up right in the beginning of, so you're going into the month of December. You know, you have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. You have the Hierophant right here coming up as the current situation. So for many Sages, I feel like this is you being very spiritual, very religious. You could even be seeking some sort of guidance from maybe a trusted mentor, a friend, just anybody that you really trust. You could be seeking, you know, guidance or some sort of advice from literally, like a religious figure, but it doesn't have to be. You could just be, you know, speaking with someone that you really respect their opinion, someone that you really trust. You could be speaking with, you know, your father, or just, you know, a trusted mentor, a teacher even. For others, you know, that doesn't relate to, you know, the Hierophant can also represent traditional values, but also the company that you work for. The Hierophant can represent large companies. So for you know, those Sages that receiving some sort of spiritual advice, or you know, seeking some sort of advice from a trusted mentor, definitely, you know, if you work for a large company, that's definitely what I'm picking up on for you. It's going to be one or the other, because this is a general reading. I'm really picking up on both. Now, what I have crossing, and this is a card that's either helping or hindering this current situation, and it's actually a lovely card. This is the Nine of Coins here. So I feel like for many of you, you know, this company that you work for has led you to this Nine of Coins. This isn't, I feel like this isn't going to be a challenge for you. I feel like this is you having that financial and material abundance because of the company that you work for. You know, for others, you know, because this is a general reading, you could be seeking some sort of advice or counsel on maybe, you know, which direction to go in, because maybe, you know, this is what you want. This is the challenge for you. This is what you want. And then maybe others are actually thinking about, you know, the company that they work for, and maybe achieving this Nine of Coins, maybe reaching this, you know, pinnacle of success and financial abundance. This is what you're wanting. But I feel like for some Sages, you know, you've already reached this because of the company that you work for, perhaps. What I have as the foundation is actually the Ace of Cups. Lovely card. So this is you receiving some sort of blessing. This is a blessing from the heavens that has been given to you. This is a new beginning. For some Sages, I want to say this is marriage. You know, the Hierophant in some instances can represent marriage. And because this is a general reading, with the Ace of Cups here and then the Hierophant, I feel like this is you getting married, and now you're at a place of, you know, financial abundance. Your life has reached you know, a really nice place. You know, with this card here, you know, she can afford all of those little luxuries, you know, all of the little extras that her heart desires. Her home is nicely decorated. She has, you know, everything she really hoped for. So I feel like for some Sages, this is you getting married, and now you're, you know, it's improved your life, it's improved your home. So very nice. And, you know, it really coincides with what I have coming up here in the recent past, which is the Chariot, which is a gorgeous card. This is actually the top victory card in the entire tarot. Out of all of the victory cards, this is the best victory card. This is also letting me know, you know, it represents travel as well. Movement, travel. So, you know, this coincides with this. If you did get married, you could have moved into, you know, a better house. Because the Chariot can represent literally movement. Travel, movement. For some other Sages, what this could be talking about is, you know, maybe you had to travel for the company that you work for. Maybe you do a lot of traveling. Yeah, but the Chariot is someone who's in control. They're balanced, they're in control, they're moving forward. It's a great energy. So this was in your recent past. What's crowning you and what's on your mind, Sag, is actually the Ten of Coins. So this is just, you know, this is lovely. Money is on your mind. I see you doing very well, but you might want to, you know, just reach this particular milestone, which the Ten of Coins is really having it all. It's a step up from the Nine of Coins. And, you know, not only is this financial and material abundance, but this is literally the whole package. This is having the beautiful home with the beautiful family, having a nice support system. Things are very secure, very stable. This also, you know, the Ten of Coins can also represent money within the family, money that's, you know, been in the family for many generations. This card can also represent inheritance, real estate, bonds, things of that nature. So for some Sagittariuses, this is you maybe thinking about an inheritance or thinking about something to do with the family, maybe the family legacy or something like that. But for other Sages, I just believe that, you know, you're in a good place right now and you're just trying to, maybe you're thinking about how you can achieve, you know, the whole package. And what I have coming up in the near future is another major arcana card. So far out of all of the December forecast, Sag, you've actually, I think, received the most major arcana cards, which you have the Wheel, which is very nice. So, you know, if things haven't been going your way, Sag, the wheel is turning. A cycle is coming to completion and a new cycle is beginning. So, very nice card, Sag. A new chapter in your life is beginning. It's a very karmic card as well. It's a very fortunate time as well, so definitely, you know, take advantage of this. And I would say this is definitely going to be around the second week of December, Sag. And I don't know what it is, but I am strongly picking up on this cross that's right here, and I really don't know why. But yeah, so again, religion, you know, if you're not necessarily like Catholic or something like that, you know, this can also, for me, just be talking about spirituality, but I am noticing this cross here as well. So I don't know if faith and religion or even just spirituality, it could be of some importance for some Sages this month. Definitely with the High Priestess here as well. But I am really noticing this cross. Now, what I have, Sag, is your power in the situation, and this is really nice. You actually have the King of Coins, which this is a man who is very practical, very grounded, very well-rounded. This is a man who's very good with numbers, very good with his money. But this is a man who financial security and security in general is very important to him. So he's incredibly driven, which Sagittarius, because you're a fire sign, you're incredibly driven as well. He's motivated more by material abundance, driven in a little bit of a different sense than you are. And what I really believe is this is going to be your energy for this month of December. This is your power, the position of your power. So I really believe that you're going to be taking on these characteristics, Sag. And this is a man, like I was saying, that financial security is very important to him, and also the security of his family. So because of that, he's always striving. Even when he's doing quite well in life, he's still always continuing to work hard and always continuing on striving and to you know, improve himself and improve his life in some way. Security is very important to him, and you know, the material world is very important to him, but so is family, and that really motivates him to be very you know, very determined and successful, very determined to be very successful with, you know, financial and material abundance in his life. So I really, you know, this is your power. So I believe that, you know, and this king also does represent, you know, success and prosperity and abundance. So I believe, you know, financially, Sag, I think that, you know, in the month of December, you're going to have no financial concerns whatsoever. Money is very much on your mind. And I believe you're very focused, which you're very focused and determined in general anyways. You know, that's very much part of your natural characteristics, but I think that you're going to be very driven in another sense, as you know, you're all about your security, your financial security, and maybe even about your family as well. You're very driven in that regard. Now, what I have in your external, and this could be, you know, external around you, or this could be how people in your external are actually viewing you. They are viewing you perhaps as the Hermit. So we have another major arcana card. And this Hermit is actually, you know, it's a man who, you know, spends time alone. He goes within. He takes that much needed time alone and he goes within, but he's also incredibly spiritual and intuitive as well. So another card that represents spirituality. So I really feel like it's a heavy theme within this month for you, Sag, in some way. Yeah, so people are viewing you as being maybe very spiritual. People are viewing you as being very intuitive, perhaps. You also, you know, could be spending time alone. So people could be viewing you as, you know, going within or just spending a lot of alone time. Which, you know, I feel like, you know, especially if we're on the go and we work very hard, you know, on our downtime, I think that this is actually really good for us. I think that this can benefit us in the long run, going within, searching, trusting our inner knowing. I think that, you know, it helps us, you know, along our path. And especially if you are spending time alone and getting some rest, maybe, you know, that's going to help with recharging your batteries, for when you are, you know, on the go. Because I know a lot of Sages and they're very much on the go all the time. So, you know, I feel like this is going to be good for you. This is an energy that I feel you can benefit from this. Now, what I have in your hopes and fears is actually the Knight of Swords. So this is a very fast-paced energy. I would say you're probably hoping for things to maybe take off. You're hoping for things to maybe happen quickly. You know, but with this Knight in general, this Knight can actually bring about a very confused kind of energy. So you could be fearing that, some Sages, but I really feel like for the most part, this is you really wanting things to move forward, wanting things to take off, even maybe take off quickly or happen quickly. Now, what we have as a final outcome is actually the Seven of Wands. And this isn't a bad card. This is just a card that's talking about you might have to defend you or your beliefs. This is a card that talks about being defensive, but this is also a card that represents being courageous. And if you know, stand up for you and yours and stand up for your beliefs and are courageous, you actually will come out quite successful. So this is one of my warrior cards because it takes a lot to be courageous. But Sag, I know that you can definitely have no problem with this. You definitely have that inner strength. And it's not a bad card at all. It's just, you know, represents, you know, you might have to maybe defend you or yours and defend your beliefs or whatever it is that you want. And you might have to just stand up for yourself. But what I'm going to do now is actually pull you an additional card and see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to add. What else does Sagittarius need to know for the month of December? Please show me an additional message for Sag. What else does Sagittarius need to know? You definitely have a lot of major arcana cards here, Sag. I feel like it's going to be a very significant month for you. I think it's going to be a powerful month for a lot of Sages. Okay, please show me an additional card for Sag. What else does Sag need to know? Please show me an additional card for Sagittarius. What else does Sag need to know? Please show me an additional card for Sag. Oh, wow. All right. So, I actually pulled for you, Sag, Love Begins, which is a really nice card. All right, love begins. Your cup is about to overflow with joy, happiness, and positive feelings. This is the first of the emotions cards, and therefore signifies that a new love opportunity beckons. This doesn't necessarily have to be physical love. This could also represent the passion and devotion for an idea, a goal, or even a new creative endeavor. This would be a perfect time to open yourself up and your heart to the higher vibrations and loving energy of the universe. When past issues are resolved, when forgiveness for others as well as yourself has been attained, and when your heart is truly open and ready to receive the new road card, Sagittarius. I do hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a great month of December. Happy holidays.